The speakers to come up and we'll start the question period. We have a couple of minutes to do so. So if you have a question, please make your way to the floor mic and I'll bring up the speakers. Can you turn on this mic? We have a question on the floor?
Yes. Directed at the two beekeepers from the Prairies.
Can you maybe speak a little bit more into the mic?
I'm directing this to two beekeepers from the Prairies. How do you overwinter your bees? What's the insulation value of the wraps that you're using? Do you have upper ventilation? And what's your death loss?
Yeah, so we overwinter our bees in black plastic and insulation that's wrapped around 4 hives pushed together. We then have house insulation wrapped in plastic on top, and then we have a piece of plywood keeping all that in with some rubber ropes holding the plywood down.
What's your value?
It's just like insulation. R26, R12.
So on this slide that's up right now, on the bottom, that's our hives with the winter wrap. Ours are one-piece cover. They do have upper ventilation, and I believe they're R8. And the inside the tarp, the insulation is just like it's like a batting that you use in fiberglass. It's not fiberglass. It's like it's a white. What you would see inside of a blanket, but not like down or cotton, but it's like a cotton or polyester batting.
What's your death loss?
We expect 15 to 20% on normal, but it's not our losses are not due to the bees being cold during the winter. Our death loss is due to queen failure, or pests and disease. Like the winter wraps just keep the wind off them, really. The bees, I've had wraps blow off in the middle of winter when it's 30 below and the bees will still be alive. It's the wraps really just take the bite of the wind off. They consume a little less food, maintain a steady temperature rather than the oven.
We've done research in Saskatchewan where in January in our hives, the sensor was split in the middle of the cluster and it'll be plus 25 there.
With the permission of the panel here, the recommendation for prairie beekeeping is typically an R12 R on the sides and an R20 on top. That's kind of the rule of thumb, with an upper entrance and a bottom entrance. Any other questions?
As far as I know, you have a lot of canola, which is genetically modified. Do you see any effect to the brood while and after you are in this GMO canola?
Sorry, the question is that because there's a lot of genetically modified canola out there, are you seeing any negative effects on the actual bees and more specifically on brood?
Oh, okay. No, I believe all of the canola is GMO, and no, the bees do really well on canola. In the pollination situation, they're there on a single diet for quite a while, for 3 or 4 weeks. So like anything, it's good to get them out of that situation, have a more diverse diet. But no, the bees, they produce very well, they build very well on canola, and it's a great honey source, food source for the bees.
Yeah, it's the same in our area too. We don't have so much as a mono diet because the other things are blooming the same time as the canola, but it is quite a large source for them at that time. And at that time, my queens are also mating and breeding, and I don't see any difference in that. I actually see success as they're having regular food sources producing at that time, building the colony strength.
I saw a canola field once.
Well, if there are no further questions, I'd just like to thank the panel and Rita for doing this. And I think, like I said yesterday, I think we really were able to showcase commercial beekeeping in Canada in a very favorable light, so thank you very much.